That means it's time for a little lights and camera action. Lights and camera with McCarthy, of course. Kevin McCarthy joining us live from Hollywood with what you need to watch this weekend. We miss you here, Kev. You're doing great work.
Miss you too, Stephanie, and great to talk to you this morning. And I miss everybody in D.C. But yeah, there's a lot of great options to watch this weekend. One of them is a brand new series on Apple TV Plus called Chief of War. This is Jason Momoa. He plays Kaiana, and this is based on true events. He's a warrior who's on a journey as he tries to unify the Hawaiian Islands before Western colonization in the late 18th century. And in this interview, he's joined by his executive producer and writer, Thomas Pa'a Sibet, and we talked about the show and more. This is going to be part one of our conversation. So this part of the conversation focuses specifically on Jason, and this is a 9-episode series. So as the series progresses, we're going to do a part two of the interview next week as well. So make sure you stay tuned for that. But here's Jason Momoa reflecting on what this character meant for him and what it means for him as a father as well. Take a look. Playing someone, and for as long as you do on this show with the multiple episodes, I have to imagine that when you play someone like him, that it would change you going forward in your life. At the end of production, I have to imagine he stays with you in a way. And I'm just curious what ways he stays with you, and do you miss being him? Like, was there a moment of kind of letting him go?
We actually did some additional footage that we needed to fill a couple parts of some of our episodes. And I didn't know, and we took like maybe what, 8 months was maybe the break that we had. Yeah. And I had such a struggle with the language that when we came back, I hate saying it, but I love the language. It came so much easier to me. We were just at the museum yesterday. I could read in Hawaii. I've never been able to do Olelo. Hawaii, it's been very challenging for me, but now, it has, with that repetition. It's not only that has changed me, it's that, acting is one, but to create this, to be in a room with him, with no one around, come up with these ideas, write these scenes, build these characters, understand what's going to be happening, and be able to deal with the day-to-day producing of like, this door closes, how do we get around this, and it's just the constant changing. And then go into acting, it's like, it's all encompassing, like, I love it. Like, I thrive in chaos, but it's definitely, it's the greatest thing I've ever been a part of. And so it changes you in the sense that I'm like, yeah, I just want this. I want people to love this. I want people to see our culture, see who we really are. I want my kids to see what we come from, that I don't just have to read it in books, that I get to see it and I want to do more.
All right, so we're going to have a part two of our conversation, speaking a lot more about the show as well. And that was Jason and Thomas, who executive produced the show together. Also, Jason directs the final episode. Thomas and Jason both are writers on the show, as well as executive producers. So very, very cool to speak to both of them. And we're going to have part two of the interview coming up soon right here on Fox 5. So the next one I want to speak about is a new movie called She Rides Shotgun. This is a brand new movie starring Taron Egerton as well as Anna Sophia Hager. And this is essentially a story about a father. He's an ex-con. He's released from prison, and his enemies are coming after him, and he has to protect his 11-year-old daughter. And I spoke to both Taron and Anna about it. And what was cool is Taron actually follows me on Instagram, and I guess he saw that I was moderating a panel in Comic-Con for Hall H, and he wanted to say congratulations, which I thought was really nice. Take a look. Hey, good to see you, Taron. Hi, Anna. How you doing?
Hi, I'm good.
Nice to see you both.
I saw you at Hall H. I wasn't there, but I saw photos. How was it?
Absolutely crazy. I mean, I'm still nervous about it, and I did it 2 days ago.
Congratulations, man. Well done. So this is Anna. This is my friend Anna.
Hi.
This is Kevin.
Hi, Kevin.
Hi, Anna. Nice to meet you. Congratulations to both of you. Anna, I'll start with you because in the film you have the teddy bear, and it's obviously like something that gives you comfort. And I'm just curious, in your real life, do you have something like that you always bring with you?
That's a good question because I actually do, but I don't bring her everywhere. I don't bring her like to school and stuff, but I do have a bear. She's pink and her name is Vivi, short for Vivian. And I bring her on vacations and basically everywhere except for school and if I'm just going out for grocery shopping or something. And
I've met Vivi.
Yeah.
A few times.
he's met Vivi. Oh, I also got to keep the bear, by the way. The bear that's in the movie. Yeah, the original one. And then he just
What did
got
you
a copy
name
of
the
it,
bear?
but I got the
You got
original.
the OG. I got a copy. Yeah. We know.
Taryn, for you growing up, did you have anything that was similar to that? Like, I remember having a blanket as a kid.
No way. I'm too tough for that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so many. I had a bed populated by stuffed animals until I was 28. No. Yes, absolutely. Things that spring to mind. I had this crazy thing, like a purple monster with orange hair.
Ew.
And I think it was called My Monster Buddy. I remember that. That was probably from about 1999.
Oh.
And then, I used to have like Beanie Babies, and I was like, I was very much a soft young boy. I was not kind of the car, action figure end of the market. I was pretty sensitive young boy.
I was the same. Taron Egerton and Anna Sophia Hager are in She Rides Shotgun in theaters now. As I mentioned, the first interview we had, Chief of War, is now streaming on Apple TV+. We're going to have some more interviews coming up next week. Next week specifically, I'm going to have Lindsay Lohan on the show for Freakier Friday. We're going to have Josh Brolin, Julia Garner, Alden Ehrenreich for the brand new movie Weapons. And so stay tuned for that. Also, we're going to have Aquafina and Anthony Ramos next week, continuing our coverage for The Bad Guys too. So lots of big things happening out here in Hollywood, Stephanie, and great to see you this morning.
Super excited. I'm sure they had to warn Anna, you are an excellent interviewer. And so she was like,
Thank you, Stephanie.
Something good's coming up. Take care, Kevin.
I appreciate it.